Hey guys, it's Becky with the good hair. So I just wanted to share a couple story times with you guys because it feels very timely. So today it is November 6th and it is election day and I live in Wisconsin, so that's a very important state in elections and it can be pretty unpredictable here, and the county and town I live in is quite deeply conservative, so that concerns me, and I don't know what the outcome of this election will be, so that's going to be nerve-wracking. But I just wanted to talk about a couple encounters I had recently with Trump supporters, and one of them was today, and it was right after I voted. So it made me a little bit nervous for what the outcome will be of the election in my state. So I went to vote today and my polling place is very close to my house. So I decided to just Uber it home. And after voting, I got my Uber and I got in and everything to the Uber, and the Uber driver said to me, "Did you vote for Trump?" And I thought he was kidding at first, maybe. I wasn't positive. So I just kind of laughed and I didn't say anything. And I didn't really know how to react. I was just like, ah. And then right after that, he said, "We don't want another Obama in office." And that was when I realized he was not kidding. So I just nervously laughed again. I was like, ah. So he also decided to give me a gift. He told me, "Here, this is for you. This is a gift, and this is the Republican way. And Republicans are really nice. That's how we are." And he gave me a day planner for 2019 with his email and everything for Uber on it and all that. And that's nice that he gave me a day planner, but it was just really strange how he was so bold with making it clear what his political beliefs were to a complete stranger and saying that I basically should have voted Republican and that he was hoping that I was a Trump voter. And it doesn't even make sense that I would have voted for Trump because that would mean you'd have to write Trump in for everything. So it doesn't make sense. But it was just really scary to realize just how bold he was and how he didn't care what he said to strangers. It scares me how bold Trump supporters really are at this point. They're just not ashamed of it. It was really strange and really awkward. I didn't know how to react because it's like, I don't want to hear about how you're a right-winger. As a woman, that's awfully uncomfortable because of what's been happening recently with sexual assaulters being elected into office and into the Supreme Court. So no thanks. I'm not going to be voting for any right-wingers. Maybe a week or two ago, I was at work, and I'm not going to say where I work, but there was a teenager who came in. I would venture to say he was maybe 16 or 17, 18 at the oldest, but I honestly don't know if he was even 18. So maybe he just doesn't really understand. But then again, when I was in high school, I was liberal and I understood that George Bush was a danger to the country. So I understood that when I was in high school and in middle school. So it's not really an excuse for a high schooler to not know better, in my opinion, because we have access to information and it's not that hard to Google and research, especially now. So this kid came into my work and he was wearing a MAGA hat. He was wearing a Make America Great Again hat. And it just struck me how bold he was, just wearing a MAGA hat out in public. No shame. I do feel afraid I feel afraid because I feel like right now, at this point in Trump's presidency, if you're still a fervent, hardcore, do anything for Donald Trump supporter, it's concerning. It really is. Because either you support him because of his racism and his sexism and misogyny and pro-war stance and anti-immigrant stance and all of that, you support him because of all of that. Or you support him in spite of all that and you don't care about that. So it just really scares me and it makes me nervous for what's gonna happen today. There are like sirens like crazy outside my house. I don't know if you'll be able to hear in the video, but there are sirens just nonstop right nearby. I don't know if that's a sign about what's gonna happen. That makes me nervous. It just makes me nervous because Trump supporters really are very brazen, very bold. They are proud. And that scares me because they know what type of person Trump is at this point. They know what he believes. They know where he stands. They know that he is not for equal rights for women. He is not for equal rights for all minorities. They know that he is deeply racist, deeply sexist. He's a sexual assaulter, potential rapist. He wants to rip away rights from anyone except the rich, filthy rich, white, Christian, Republican male. And that's the only demographic he cares about. So it deeply concerns me when I encounter people in my own hometown who are just so proud to be Trump supporters. And they show it and vocalize it. That is a scary place to be in, I think. If you have any interesting stories about encounters with Trump supporters, please share your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it because Trump supporters are something else. So I'd be very interested to hear your stories. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and be sure to click that bell. That way you're notified when I drop new videos. And be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.